welcome you all to MWA Unleashed, and we have a huge main event tonight because we don't know who the opponent is, but we can confirm that our world champion Matty will be in action tonight defending that world title. We have TV title action. Misty defends against Hazel, and we're gonna kick things off with a very, very special match because making his first singles match appearance since 2018, here comes Prince.
Nuck, we're coming off of one of the greatest shows in our company's history. Horizon 2026 will be one to remember in the history books for a long time. And this man right here, Prince, he made his return last week at the Rumble and had a really, really great show. But now he's back and he's better than ever. And he's looking to climb his way up the mountaintop, Nuck.
I still can't believe that he's back. And here he is. Don't know who Prince is, let me get you up to speed. At Extreme Chaos 2, he walked in with Rock, who's currently residing in a coma, and defeated Matt and I for the World Tag Team Championships in what was called at the time one of the greatest tag matches in history. Prince was an innovator for his time, one of the best of the era, and we have never seen him in a ring that looks quite like this. It has been far too long.
But Nuck, the man he's going up against here tonight, I deem this man the greatest technical wrestler in the history of Minecraft wrestling. No other technical wrestler on the roster now or on the roster then have been able to match this man in the ring, because coming out right now is the greatest television champion of all time. Coming out right now he is one half of the greatest tag team in the history of this company with Raging Rich. That man right there, the Puppet Master, Bhreezy.
Bhreezy with a respectable performance last week at Horizon, making it to the final 3 of the Rumble, a spot that his partner right here, Raging Rich, saw himself in just last year. Steel City Saints, these two have had very good experiences in the Rumble match, but neither one has ever made it to the end and been the last man standing. Rich still found his way last year to the main event, found himself competing for that world championship. Maybe tonight's going to be the telltale sign for if Bhreezy can do the same.
Bhreezy was close last week to winning that Rumble, Nuck. He was in the final 3 in that ring with Cruz and Jimmy, but he got eliminated by Jimmy. He didn't win that Rumble, but Nuck, I am hoping that Bhreezy can forward his momentum into possibly the night 1 main event of Extreme Chaos. I would pay to see that. Collar and elbow tie up to start up our match. Bhreezy stomps in the foot and now takes control of the side headlock. Judah throwing him over into the grounded headlock, just wrenching it on the head.
Prince with the head scissors takes Bhreezy down.
These two mat wrestling to start off our match. Of course, I've said it before, Bhreezy is the best at this sort of thing. But he's getting evenly matched right now by Prince. Oh my goodness!
Ooh, bicycle kick sends Prince off his feet.
Bicycle knee straight to that jaw. Prince rocked, and now Bhreezy lifting him up high, showcasing that strength.
Oh my God!
Lord Almighty!
As we see Prince draped over the ropes. Bhreezy looking for a springboard, going for that double foot stomp off the ropes, but Prince managed to hop up, tightrope across the ropes.
Oh my God!
Bhreezy. Oh my God, Spanish Fly!
off the top.
Going for the cover. 1, 2. Bhreezy kicks out.
Oh, that was almost close, Nuck. That Spanish fly off the top. I thought that would have been the 3 count. I thought this match would have ended in less than 2 minutes. I was scared.
He's still got it, that is for sure. The living masterpiece he's been calling himself. Had an impressive appearance last week at the Rumble. I hope we can see a Dolor tonight. That was maybe the greatest move I've ever seen last week. Exploder suplex as Bhreezy Days in the corner. Oh my God!
Little bit
Space
of
elbow!
Caught him!
This is incredible. Tossing the former TV champion to the center of the ring like he's nothing. Springboard cutter! What? 1, 2. Bhreezy kicks out again.
Prince is on fire. I would have never expected offense like this.
If you've seen any Prince before, this is exactly what to expect. He has not missed a beat. Goes the stomps down to Bhreezy. And Bhreezy's trying to cover up, trying to avoid it. You take us back to 2016. You take us back to our predecessor company, MPW, in their final event, Glory Bound 4. Prince defeated Patches to become the PvP champion once and forever. So you know that those strikes that Prince has, those 2 hands, are lethal. 2 of the most dangerous hands in wrestling. But Bhreezy might be feeling the effects down to the bottom half of his body, and he might be forced to tap to this figure 4.
Those hands would be classified as registered weapons, Nuck.
Bhreezy gets to his stomach, gets out of it. Manages to grab Prince's legs and reverse to a sharpshooter. Bending all the way back. Look at the arch on the sharpshooter. Shades of Brody Lee Jr. That's the youthfulness, the flexibility that goes away with age that Prince just cannot compete with. But he still managed to get out of here. Grabs an ankle lock. We've seen Prince start off this match with a lot of high flying, a lot of excitement. But Bhreezy can try to bring his opponents to the technical world. They're always going to meet him the best they can, and Prince has done it better than anybody else. Flying armbar.
Caught him.
Prince is trying to keep his hands together, trying to fight back the armbar. Oh my God. The strength of Prince to lift Bhreezy up off the ground. Doesn't quite get all of it, but impressive nonetheless. And an elbow to the head of Prince knocks him down.
God almighty, that elbow will rock you for days, Nuck.
Tiger suplex. Bridging for the cover. 1, 2. Prince kicks out.
Bhreezy applying the front face lock. Lifting Prince up high. Star Crusher, yes! Wait!
Pushes Bhreezy away. Now hops up. Perhaps looking for a poison rana.
What the hell?
Deadlift. Picks him up one more time.
Bhreezy doesn't know where he is.
You cannot paint over the original. The living masterpiece gets a standing ovation.
That vertical suplex. One, two.
Bhreezy kicks out. An incredible stalling suplex from Prince. But it wasn't enough. And if that wasn't enough, he knows exactly what needs to happen next. He's up to the top rope. Oh my God, Bhreezy rolls away from the Dolore. Jumps up to the top rope. They're trading strikes.
Forearm to the jaw over and over from Bhreezy, just neutralizing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God!
Superplex.
Holding on to a
He's not letting go. From face lock, what's he doing now? No way. Is he going for what I think he is? Star Crusher. Finally connects it. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it for Bhreezy. Prince kicks out by some miracle, by some divine intervention. Prince kicks out of the superplex, the Star Crusher. Bhreezy is just going for another pin. He can't believe it. But Prince is not going down easy.
What the hell are we seeing now? This is only the opening contest.
We're seeing one of the greatest ever do it, earn his spot back in that top 50. Running bicycle kick to Bhreezy. Prince is on the way up. Reverse elbow. Can he connect? Lifting Bhreezy up. Backbreaker suplex.
Straight down under the knee.
And the crowd is on their feet.
The 187 standing up for Prince.
3,200 people in this building, packed to the rafters. Standing room only at the 187. Looking for Prince to take out Bhreezy, and Bhreezy tucks it. Throwing a forearm straight to the head. Prince is asking Bhreezy, who do you think you are?
Back and forth, back and forth.
It's not wise to get into a strike battle with the god of PvP.
Oh!
Bhreezy teetering. Barely able to stay on 2 feet. Taizona!
Got the spinning heel kick. Now he's got to drag him over. This has got to be it. 1, 2. What?
Prince with a kick out of the Taizona.
Prince kicks out of the Taizona.
Prince kicks out of the Taizona. You can see fans in the crowd. Shocked. Unbelievable what we are seeing. Bhreezy tries to lift Prince up one more time, and Prince pushes him away. Third eye that digs his head but connects.
Discus headbutt from Prince. Knocks Bhreezy out.
And Bhreezy's down, which can mean only one thing. The crowd is chanting for it. Dragging
gonna see
Bhreezy
it?
into position for the greatest move in Minecraft wrestling. 10 years strong, hasn't been beaten yet. Nobody kicks out of the Dolore.
Into the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Prince gets the dominant victory in his big return.
What a match! What an opening contest to Unleashed!
I cannot believe what I've just seen. All hail Prince chants echoed through Brooklyn tonight as the living masterpiece is back to paint a new portrait of success. What a time to be back. Extreme Chaos around the corner. Ultimate Series around the corner. We're going to be seeing a lot more of Prince. And I can only imagine what his future looks like back in the MWA. We're going to hop backstage, hear from another veteran. The old soul gets some time to speak.
Last week didn't go my way. Last week, I, Cruz, the soul of Minecraft wrestling, came second place in the MWA Rumble. And in my 9 years of experience, I've never got this close to winning the Rumble. And every year in the past, I'd blame someone else on my shortcomings. Mem eliminated me. Matty eliminated me. Excuses, excuses, excuses. Don't worry, I'm not here for excuses. Tonight, Unleashed, I'm here to take accountability for my actions. Because last week enlightened me. My whole career, I imagined it in my head. Climbing up those turnbuckles, yelling Cruz Crush, and throwing whoever was the unlucky person over the top rope and going to the main event of Extreme Chaos. Obviously, I didn't go to plan last week. I went up, caught an aero shock, and found myself on the floor. It's been a few months that I've been struggling a little bit. You all have been in the front row seat of that. And since Virtue, I haven't been doing things exactly the same. I haven't been using the Cruz Crush as often. And I wasn't really sure why, but now I understand. My whole career, almost 10 years of it, I've been weak, docile. When they came after my right knee, I let them. When they came after my friends, I let them. And when they came after my world championship, I let them. Last week, Jimmy won the Rumble and was immediately flanked by Udoa. The photographers, the journalists, everyone wanted a piece. But you know who was sat there looking at the barricade? No one came for me. And I looked at myself. I looked at the button in my hand, the same button that I've held for 9 years that reads Cruz Crush, and I realized the same weakness that I've been fighting to diagnose is right there. Look, last week, Jimmy Sins didn't beat me. I beat me. My over-reliance on the past, my idealism that it might be how I imagined it 9 years ago it cost me the opportunity of a decade. And I will not allow that to happen again. So I hope you've got the pictures and the videos and the magazine covers and the tweets of me diving off the top rope, because it will never happen again. I will never succumb to the weakness that is the Cruz Crush again. And I promise, whoever stands in my way next will catch a last crusade. And if you don't believe me, look over there, cameraman.
Just get the fuck out of here. I need to say my piece.
Why don't you tell them how much that last crusade hurts, Baywind? Tell them what it tastes like!
You among 15 others, Cruz, you're not fucking special. I was told that I had to come here, say a piece about my plans for the future after losing the Rumble, and it's been difficult. My mind's been real foggy. It's just, having been in this slump for months on end, it's been difficult to think of much of anything. But you know how it goes for good guys, right? Doesn't matter what happens, chin up, look forward, all that. And I guess, while I may not feel much like doing that right now, I have no other choice. And, well, I have something. And that is Atom. Now, it's no secret that I've been dealing with many, many concussions. And for a little bit there, it felt like I didn't know what I was going through those for. But over the past few days, I think I've figured it out. I know why I've been pushing through these, and it's so I can actually succeed at something. No matter how small that victory may be, it will still be a victory. And so, Atom, consider this an official challenge. Now, I know your type. You're not gonna just hand me a title shot right away. You're gonna want to make me earn it through some serious hoops that I'd have to jump through. So let's play your game. Tuesday, we've got Overload. Me and you, non-title. If you win, I leave you alone and I can go wallow in my self-pity for another few months. But if I win, then you give me that title shot. And maybe, just maybe, everything that I've been through, it'll maybe finally be at least somewhat worth it.
We got some singles competition tonight as the Ravager DMK takes on Jonathan Colt.
So this is going to be quite the match for both DMK and Jonathan Colt, but I think DMK is really looking to get that big win, trying to gain some momentum. After it's been quite a bit, we've seen a clear direction for DMK. What do you expect here tonight?
It's hard to say. Last week at Horizon, both of these competitors were among the many that have fallen victim to Koloki, but I think it's notable. It wasn't just Koloki who eliminated Jonathan Colt, but it took Koloki. It took Cruz, it took Bhreezy, it took Avery, it took Jimmy Sins. It took a mountain to move the beast that is Jonathan Colt. And as he promised to end Minecraft wrestling, it took a whole lot of people to prevent that from happening. But just taking the sight of him now, it doesn't look like last week dissuaded his plans very much. He still has one thing on his mind. And whether that started last week at Horizon or whether that starts tonight with DMK, I don't think it matters much to Jonathan Colt. He's going to do whatever he can to put an end to this sport.
Slowly looking around the 187, seeing the fans that used to chant burn, burn when he came out, but now instead crown him with a parade of boos, showing their disgust and distasteful for everything he's done in the recent months.
Jonathan Colt's killed the Snark with a spark of Liku. Liku had some hope to bring some positive energy to the show, and Jonathan Colt put an end to that.
I still am questioning what is the condition of Tosomo Hironaka after what happened at Eternal. We still do not know, but these two now meeting in the center of the ring. The bell has rung. Here to be some dialogue, calling his son a prick, and immediately DMK initiating the blow. Not wasting any time, but Jonathan Colt standing there kind of stunned and meeting him with forearm clubs.
Oh my god!
Cassidy.
Endless forearm clubs to the face of DMK, bashing him in the head over and over.
DMK can only stand there stunned, not having any time to respond after multiple clubs to.
Oh
to
my
his frontal
god!
lobe. And now headbutts.
I don't think he can stand at all. I think the only thing keeping DMK on his feet is the two hands of Jonathan Colt propping him up to get punched in the head over and over. Belly to belly suplex.
Just sending DMK flying. Grabbing him up again, and now another one. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Almost sending him over the ropes, but rebounding off those ropes. Back first. That could not be nice. Going for a clothesline from hell, trying to end this early. That combination of a clothesline from hell in the Colt 45.
Lariat! DMK fighting back.
A lariat
I was
of his own.
not expecting DMK to take Colt off his feet, but it just happened.
DMK showing the same fight, the same fire we saw at Virtue in that tag for the right to call themselves the SCS. While he may have lost, this could be a different scenario here tonight. And now Snapmare and Colt rebounding and meeting him with a blockbuster. Cover
DMK
one.
is the stuff, but Colt kicks out at one.
I'm not surprised. It's going to take a lot to take down Jonathan Colt. He's been unstoppable ever since embracing the end, wanting to bring about the end of Minecraft Wrestling. And DMK, seeing he has an opportunity, the lane's open, going for a suicide dive, but being caught instead. This is not good. This could be horrible. Trying to ram him into the barricade, but no way.
Smashing DMK into the barricade.
Grabbing him up. Oh my
god!
We have seen this time and time again when he fought Natalie Claire, when he fought Jimmy Sins, when he fought Avery Burns, just throwing them head first into the steel steps. And the thud, the metal making contact with the human head is just disgusting.
This is making me uncomfortable. This is disgusting.
The crowd is becoming more quiet as they can't handle it. I don't blame them. You don't see it, everything. A 298-pound man throwing another human being head first into steel steps. Grabbing DMK up, turning him around, tucking his head into the quads, Colt throat. Could we see that cherry tree pile driver potentially? Or maybe the Colt 45? Going for that Colt 45. But DMK stalling, trying to deadweight Colt. Shoving him into the ropes. Jonathan Colt rebounding though. Looking for that clothesline from hell, but DMK is able to duck under. Nuck, springboard!
No! No!
Just being caught!
Wait! Yes! Unbelievable! Jonathan Colt just got spiked on his head! DMK with the performance of a lifetime!
Colt stumbling to a knee, very similar predicament when he lost the national title to Misty. Can DMK make this opportunity mean something just like Misty did at Gates to Hell? Colt
Let's fuck
springing
it up. Shades of the explicit one. No!
Hammer
Elbows
and
to the head.
Oh my goodness. DMK just becoming stunned. Oh my god!
German suplex. Coltplex off the top rope. And DMK might have had a hot streak, but he has just been folded like a pretzel in the center of the ring.
And now Colt coming down very slowly, taking his time. That's something that has become quite frequent with this new job in Colt, is these moments of silence, these moments of thinking and slowly making his move like a predator. It's disturbing.
Like
not
a
just
what?
looking at him.
Colt off the
Rebounding
ropes.
off. Colt.
Clothesline from hell. Taking DMK back up. I hope it's not time.
Colt looking to take out his prey. No. Stopping what?
Normally he
You want
says
something
one
else?
is all it takes.
But wait, oh my god. Cherry
Tree pile driver.
Turning him over, that's it. 1, 2, and 3.
You could count to 60. You could count to 100. You could count for an hour. I don't think it matters. Jonathan Colt has just laid out DMK like it was nothing. No
It
Colt
makes
45. Not letting the crowd get even that little bit of satisfaction. That cherry tree pile driver. Disgusting.
The thing I'm curious about, Nuck, is when DMK watches this match back, how do you think he's gonna feel knowing a Colt 45 wasn't needed? Instead, Colt used something what he usually uses as a signature, something we haven't seen in quite a bit. How does it feel knowing you weren't good enough for the Colt 45? And I think that is just gonna give DMK some more fire, and hopefully one day he'll get his get back. But for now, the end, Jonathan Colt continues his reign of destruction upon the MWA.
I don't know if DMK is going to get anything right now. He has not moved. It's a bad sight. And speaking of bad sights, we're going to see Jacob Sterry with an announcement momentarily.
Yes!
Why does he
Oh
have
my
to
god,
be back?
yes!
Why does he have to have a stake in this stupid company?
Because he's the GOAT, Nuck! Can I do the thing? Can I do the thing? Can I do it?
Sure.
Here comes the greatest of all time! The Chief Executive Chairman of the MWC Board of Directors! Here comes the greatest World Champion! The greatest Spotlight Champion!
No, as you were saying.
Well, he cut off my flow! This guy cut off my flow!
Well, we have an executive team right now in the MWC. We got our general manager, and we have a chief executive chairman of the MWC Board of Directors, Jacob. I don't think that's a role. I don't think that's real.
Yes, that is!
Get this guy out of here.
You want to call himself it for no reason? Now shut up!
Boston, please, can I have the honor of announcing this?
Of course, Mr. Sterry.
Thank you, Boston. You're just too. Are you high? No, never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, we at the board of the MWC have decided that due to her performance in the Horizon Rumble, she lasted so long in that match and was only able to be eliminated by a god who should not have been in the match because he's technically dead. So due to that fact, we have decided to announce Cassidy as an honorary Horizon Rumble winner. And as her reward, I have fought tooth and nail to grant Cassidy a championship match in the main event of Unleashed tonight.
But Matty, also our world champion, said that he wanted an opponent, right? Did I miss something?
No, it was all me. But that's not the only news that we have for tonight. My amazing work to get Cassidy a championship match for all you people. That aside, my hard work of doing that isn't the only thing that's been done here in the MWC. The MWC have also taken a vote for the main event of Locked Away. And the MWC board, including me, I have voted for this match to get the highest possible chance that she doesn't make it to the main event of Extreme Chaos. We have voted that the Spotlight Championship will be defended in an elimination chamber, where we can almost guarantee that she cannot make it to the main event of XC.
Well, Mr. Sterry, I just have to remind you that anything can happen, just like, the person you love could just not talk to you anymore or something like that. But anything can happen. And Jimmy still hasn't picked his XC opponent. And it's very possible, very possible that Tara walks out of Locked Away still champion.
Shut up, Boston.
To you too.
What's going on with our poor GM?
Well, whatever the case, we just got the confirmation for the main event of Locked Away. It's gonna be a chamber match, Nuck.
I don't like the sounds of why Jacob Sterry supports that chamber match, but I certainly support it as someone who's going to be able to watch it. Tara defends that World Spotlight title in a chamber. Matty defends that world title tonight. What a show. And next up, we have TV title action. Hazel not wasting any time getting to the ring. She knows how important this match is. She knows how big this opportunity is. She wants a shot at that TV title, and she wants to become your next TV champion. Hazel has never won a singles championship in the MWA. She is a former tag team champion, had a historic run with the tag titles back in 2024, standing alongside our current Spotlight champion. But Hazel not looking to be left in the dust. She's been back for a few months now, and she's looking to finally get some gold out of it.
You make me vicious.
This could be her chance here tonight, Nuck, but she's gonna have to get past the current television champion, Misty.
I'll dress you up in stitches. No, I cannot resist this. If it don't hurt, I get suspicious.
Our TV champion has had a great reign herself. coming up short last week. Not competing for the TV title, the World Spotlight title against Tara. Will she go 0-2 against that pair of former tag champions? Will Hazel get her chance tonight and be like the phoenix she says she is, rise from the ash and bring home the gold? Or will a steel edge keep that belt?
The two original members of Ultraviolet could very well be champions together in the MWA if Hazel is able to walk out of this match with the gold.
Here we go.
Immediately the collar and elbow tie up as these two now.
Hazel with the snapmare. Brings Misty down to the center of the ring, but Misty gets right back up. Tries to lock up. You know, that the TV title, as we enter Extreme Chaos season, you see that large XC sign moving over the 187. It becomes more important than ever to keep that gold around your waist. Because a spot at Extreme Chaos is so valuable. To be able to walk in as champion is so valuable. And to be able to be the TV champion, defend that title every week, and carry it 2 months from now to Extreme Chaos is such a coveted position. Last year, we saw Tara. She keeps coming up, and she's had a very big career. And last year, she defended against so many people in a match she designed, and she walked in as champion and walked back out champion. That is a spot that everybody wants to be in. And that's a spot that these two are fighting so hard to replicate this year for Extreme Chaos 10 as Misty with a springboard arm drag.
A thing of beauty from Misty. Very talented in the ring she is. Only been
Shotgun
in for like
drop
over
kick
a
off the
year. Oh
top
my
rope.
god! But the way Misty moves in the ring, Nuck, I mean, if someone was to watch the MWA for the first
Oh
time,
my
oh
God.
my god! If someone were to watch MWA for the first time and watch Misty wrestle in the ring at the capacity she does, I mean, you might mistake her as being here for so many years.
I mean, if aliens came down to Earth tomorrow and they asked what Minecraft wrestling was, I would show them Misty, because Misty is just a grade A professional wrestler. She can just get in there with everybody and have a great match, and just from watching her compete in the ring, you get it right away. That's what makes her such a great TV champion. You have that experience every single week on every single show.
Absolutely. But now the ankle lock from Hazel, just wrenching it in.
Hazel wrenching the ankle.
Now wait a minute. Is he able to roll
Ooh.
through?
Misty with forearms to the face.
Double axe handle across the chest. Hazel now with a, oh my lord!
Spinebuster from Hazel. Shades of the greatest wrestler ever, Triple H, in the giant swing.
My god, Superwoman over here! Swinging around and round and round!
Shin breaker, dragon screw leg whip. Huge combination from Hazel.
Working over the leg once again. That has been the target in this match for Hazel, to go after the leg of Misty. Just dissect that leg and potentially try to tap her out here tonight in the middle of the ring. Judgment call. Misty ducks. Sling blade.
Face breaker, knee smash. Neck breaker. Misty just so great at the moves. Every move is so effective. Every move flows so well between each other. And that might be it for this match. No, Hazel kicks out at 2.
As smooth as butter, as now Misty grabs Hazel back up by the back of her hair.
Smooth like peanut butter.
You're an asshole. Misty lifts up Hazel.
Nebula driver. No, Misty, fueling the force of the halfway point of this match, drops Hazel, who takes advantage, drops Forsaken Light onto Misty. The champ's down. Hazel's looking for the top rope. She's looking to go high risk. No. Staying in the corner nonetheless, waiting for Misty to get back up to her feet. This could be her moment. The Phoenix could rise right now.
The salute.
No,
oh my
spins
God!
the kick, but Misty ducks. Runs through. Sleep paralysis with the good leg. But that good leg is not her dominant leg. Is that going to change the effectiveness of the move? Doesn't look like Misty's taking any chances. Coming off the top rope, triangle moonsault.
Able to land the moonsault. Hooking the leg. Will that be it? 1, 2, 3.
And Misty able to keep that belt around her waist.
Why should I make the pain my mistress? You can call me Miss Malicious. I'll dress you up in stitches. No, I cannot resist this.
Misty for the dominant victory here tonight over Hazel. It was a good effort by Hazel. I mean, Nuck, I thought she was going to walk out with the belt. She was that close.
Hazel was very close. And as she marks 27 days as champion. A great reign for Misty thus far. We're going to hop backstage. We're going to visit S.M.I.L.E.
Them are angry, you understand?
Yeah, but I thought it was a game, not a movie.
It is a multimedia franchise, okay, and it is great. There's this guy called Red, and people don't like him because, you know, he's angry, and he makes babies be born prematurely. But then, everything changes when the piggies arrive at the island, and these are some bad pig...
Doppel, Tara.
It's Dobby!
Hey guys.
What's up, Dobby?
Sorry, I know it was kind of a late text, and I didn't tell you guys why I needed to meet you here, but look, I've got a bit of a surprise, you know. After Horizon, you know, hour in the Rumble. I mean, neither of us could pick it up, Doppel, but at least Tara still has her belt, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I have a little bit of a surprise. I'm sure you guys saw in the Rumble. There was a face-to-face I had, but I'm just gonna bring him in. Kenneth, if you want to come in. Guys, this is Kenneth, the newest member of the Make or Break Academy.
Oh,
Hello.
hell yeah! Dobby's told me a lot about you.
He's told me a lot about you too, and this title.
Huh?
What?
What do you mean?
Said it makes people assholes.
Huh?
Hey, Dobby, can we have a little sidebar in the corner real quick?
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you, Kenneth.
Nice to meet you.
So,
What the fuck's that guy on about? I mean, what?
you know the new generation with the social media. Look, they say everything about that belt. Look, I mean, they've been saying it, you know, with what happened to Cass and Tara's early fun time.
Hey, look.
On the bonding.
Dobby, they can be saying it. I don't care about the masses. Are you saying it?
No, of course I'm not. I'd never say that about Tara. Look, it's just his head's a bit muddled, you know. His first match in the MWA was was the Rumble, and you know that's a massive pressure to put on a new guy.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. 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 You're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dobby. I don't know. What I'm
No,
thinking.
it's okay. Okay, it's a stressful time for all of us. But there's one more reason I wanted to bring you all here. Not only is Kenneth, you know, he's going to be hanging around for a while, but we've got a tag match next week, and I'd really appreciate if my S.M.I.L.E friends would be willing to join us ringside for it.
Yeah.
Obviously, Dobby. I mean, yeah. Of course we'll be there. I mean, yeah.
Brilliant. I can't wait for you guys to see what this kid can really do outside of a Rumble. Look, Kenneth, we've got a match to plan for, so do you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, that's fine. See you guys later.
We'll see
Bye,
you guys
guys.
around. We'll text you in a week. All right, come on,
See you
Kenneth.
around.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
So anyway, about those piggies. Well, he's not on the board anymore, but here comes my broadcast colleague, the legend himself, Nuck. The smoke show is here. He's got a microphone in hand. I mean, we saw Nuck in the Rumble. I mean, he's fired up. I mean, maybe he's got another run in him. He's gonna be in a tournament in Japan, Neo 1's Grand Prix tournament. At the warm up of the Rumble, but I'm gonna leave the ring to the Nuck.
Thank you all for the warm reception here at the 187. I love to be here. I love to be a part of Minecraft Wrestling. Now, for the past week, there's been something on my mind. I don't know about you guys. I don't know how it felt watching the show, but I had an incredible time being a part of the Horizon Rumble last week. I lasted a lot longer than I thought I would. I didn't know if I'd make it to Extreme Chaos, and I'm fine with not winning. I'm just very happy I got to kick that idiot Jacob Sterry in his goddamn face. How about that? But after last week, with the impending Neo 1 Tournament of Champions, the H has become too big to just try to scratch on my own. Minecraft Wrestling Universe, MWA fans, would you accept me back in that locker room? Thank you. You don't know how much that means to me. You don't know how much that means to me. I have spent so long right over there at the commentary table, so long backstage at those board meetings, and all it has done is kept me from doing what I love. And what I love more than anything is being in front of these incredible fans and putting on the performance of a lifetime. What I love is being able to Minecraft wrestle week after week. And I don't care if I win or lose. That part of my career is behind me. I just want to perform and give the best that I can.
Well, it seems that somebody has something to say to that. The former world champion, the deathmatch, the hardcore prophet.
Where is he?
There he is now. Chefhead is here. What's he got to say?
You think you could just waltz back in here, old man? How many times do I have to keep teaching you guys these lessons? I just sit here, I do my work, I come into this ring, I wrestle, and yet they just still keep bringing these old ass motherfuckers back, taking my time away from the TV. Nuck, you stuck yourself into my business last week during that Rumble, during my match against Matty. and you want to just come back here and you think you're going to be welcome back?
These people welcome me back. That matters a lot more than your opinion to me.
Well, fuck you and fuck these people, because I run this ring. You don't anymore. You lost that job.
Oh my god! Fuck you, Bomber to Nuck! Nuck just got laid down in the middle of the ring! And now Ship is beating the piss out of Nuck!
Get up. Get up.
My god, Ship is a madman! We've said on commentary before, he was just a boy who loved baseball! Psycho Driver, fuck your life!
Next time you step out here, remember, you're gonna have to answer to me, Nuck.
Ship!
Ship! Hey, Ship! It's gonna take a lot more than that to put down Old Yeller. You wanna put an end to me? You wanna make sure I can't come back in this ring? How about you meet me locked away? How's that sound?
What?! Nuck and Ship are locked away?! My god, Nuck might have just used his last bit of adrenaline to try and make that match official. I think we're gonna see that locked away. I'm gonna need to find a new commentary partner if Nuck can't make it back to the desk. But folks, we still have to hear from Jimmy Sins as he makes his Extreme Chaos declaration. Don't go anywhere.
Well, I don't think that's quite true. I don't think Ship is our current champion. I think Ship's a jabroni who's gonna get his ass kicked and locked away. But tonight we have a world title match. Our honorary Rumble winner. What does that mean?
You know, Nuck, usually I agree with Jacob Sterry on a lot of things. I probably can't make out what an honorary Rise of Rumble winner is. I mean, she did get eliminated. She eliminated herself and Kev. I mean, they both went into the fucking ground for Christ's sake, but...
Yeah, she lost the Rumble. It's as simple as that. The only reason Cassidy got this shot is because Jacob has money put into the company. He's doing whatever he wants. It's ridiculous.
Whatever the case, you know, Kev was in the ring, gave her the divine touch, and Cassidy now just sporting all blonde, gold and white attire.
Yeah, Cassidy exploded into her current form. It's hard to describe. You had to have been there. I think it's going to be interesting to see whatever this new powered up version of Cassidy can bring us.
She looks better than she did months ago.
Here comes our world champion. Miller Lights in hand, world title around race, cigarette in mouth. Matty is ready for a fight.
The most badass motherfucker walking in all of Minecraft wrestling today, Nuck. Our world's heavyweight champion, that old bastard himself, Matty, in the building to defend the belt against Cassidy here in our main event.
Matty, just 2 weeks ago, at Fight for Glory defended that world championship against Raging Rich. Tonight, walks in against Cassidy. We don't know what locked away holds. We don't know if he'll make it to Extreme Chaos. We don't know if he'll make it past tonight. But it's a goddamn miracle he's made it this far. 10 years in this business, a life put on the line, a body put on the line over and over. And it's paid off for the big 3. But will Cassidy make it? First time with that world title around her waist. 2-time world champion. A big opportunity for her tonight.
I mean, this could be anyone's contest here tonight. I gotta admit it, Nuck.
As of right now, the only competitor to have held both the MWC World and World Spotlight Championships is Jacob Sterry, the man who had a hand in granting Cassidy this match.
I mean, that's the GOAT right there, Nuck.
Cassidy avoids a lockup and chops Matty right in the chest.
She don't do that technical shit. Come on, Matty, you gotta know better than that. Oh
Punch
my
to
God!
the face. And we're off to a rockin' start.
Punches and clubs, back and forth. It's like a hockey fight here, Nuck.
Unbelievable. Cassidy blocked up in the corner. Matty going for that signature chop to the face. Nobody else throws it right on the nose like he does. And Cassidy smashing his head in the buckle. 7, 8, 9, 10. Disgusting.
10 times, head first off of that top turnbuckle, and Cassidy rebounding back off the buckles.
Oh my
A
God.
little bit of that razzle dazzle.
She sucks. Slap to the face, crotch chop. The complete disrespect of Cassidy has become her signature. She is just an intensely dislikable person. And that's what you like to see, clocking her in the back of the skull. Knocking her down to the floor. Cassidy feeling the force of the knife-edge chop from a drunk old man. Tossing the challenger to the floor.
These two make their way onto the outside here, Nuck. And I think Matty's going to dish out some more punishment to the former Spotlight champ. Oh my God!
Full force throw across the ringside area. And another.
Jesus Christ!
And a back suplex, just throwing Cassidy down onto the announce table. Matty making an example out of Cassidy, saying anybody who wants to come for the world championship, anybody who wants to come for the belt that means more to me than anything in this world, you're gonna have to fight for it. You're gonna have to go through a lot of pain and take a lot of damage, and you're gonna have to do more than me to make it out alive. Oh my God,
Jesus
the
Christ!
camera!
Into the Damn!
That's another 20 grand down the toilet for Jacob Sterry. This plan might backfire. With a fist in the air, Matty resets the count. But I don't even know if Visconti's counting. He wants to let this match go. It's referee's discretion, and he's trying to make sure this match can play out.
Referee's discretion, yeah, but I mean... Holy fuck, I just saw a ghost, but...
Matty tells
now...
people to count up. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, no! Cassidy avoids the 10th. No,
Oh my
headlock driver. Matty collapsed to the floor. The champ just fell straight from the top rope to the floor. That's
He might be out.
That's about 3/4 of an inch to an inch of padding layered over a foot of concrete. Best moonsault ever to the outside.
That was indeed the best moonsault I've ever seen, Nuck. And at this rate, if Cassidy can just leave Matty outside the ring to rot, then we... well, no, she wouldn't actually win the belt, but she's got to drag him back in and then pin him, or even submit him to win the belt.
And smashing Matty's face into the apron repeatedly.
Cassidy now making her way back to the top. Matty's face on the apron. I don't like this, Nuck. Oh my lord!
Stomp. Trying to break his neck. The referee's up to 7. But Cassidy's not letting Matty get counted out. If either of these people are counted out, the championship cannot change hands, even if Matty's the one who can't beat the 10 count. If Cassidy wants to walk out tonight with that world championship, she 100% needs to pin or submit the champion. It looks like she's going for the pinfall. 1, 2, Matty kicks out.
I'm stunned, Nuck. I mean, headlock driver into the post. Cassidy with a beautiful moonsault on the outside. Double foot stomp to the neck with the apron using the assist. I mean, and Matty's still able to kick out. I mean, this guy isn't a 3-time world's champion for nothing, Nuck.
One of the greatest to ever do it. A Hall of Famer. Cassidy, without a doubt, a future Hall of Famer. But will she make that mark on the sport right now tonight? Abdominal stretch as Matty gasping for life. So you see the champion flailing, struggling. He's trying to get to the ropes. Trying so hard. He's so close, and Cassidy's really doing whatever she can to make sure he cannot reach to get the rope break. Matty grabs a hold of the rope, tries to send Cass over. Octopus stretch. Cass just changes the position. This is incredible.
Trying to tap the champ out here, Nuck. We could be looking at a new world's champion, and her name might be Cassidy.
We just escaped the reign of terror. 6 months that Cassidy held that World Spotlight Championship. From cashing it in at Showdown in Scotland to getting cashed in herself at Virtue. We cannot return to the dark days. We cannot let it happen again. Wah! Electric chair drop from the middle rope to the floor. Insanity. Fist in the air. The champion showing a major side of life. That heart is beating at 100 miles an hour. It is not giving up anytime soon. Punch right to the face. Punch right to the face. Punch right to the face. Sending Cass off the ropes. Back body drop, sends her crashing down. Sending her out of the ring one more time. But Cass bounces off the ropes. Doesn't look like it was intentional. Looks like she got thrown over to the ropes and just bounced off and landed back on the ground in the center of the ring. And Matty rolling with the punches, making his way to the top rope. Go over that crooked ass moonsault perhaps.
Here we go.
And Cassidy now finally makes her way out of the ring. But she just moved in front of the champion. I have a feeling this is going to backfire.
You don't say, because Matty's up top. Cassidy on floor level right now.
Huh?
Oh, my Lord!
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Your boy's dead.
He's done for.
That's your boy. Go check on him.
Call the match. Call the match. Get the fans out of the way. He's dead.
Security trying to back up everybody. Our security team, Jerry, Simon, Chris, Kit.
If you missed what just happened, Matty just went for some sort of front flip, senton, swanton, whatever you want to call it, dive off the top rope. Flew over the barricade. Cass moved out of the way, and he landed back first in the concrete. Matty has barely moved. Cassidy is shoving referees away, fighting through security guards to get her hands back on the champion. I'm appalled.
Oh my Lord!
He's back up! He's back up! They're fighting in the crowd! Left hook after left hook! Matty and Cass are brawling in the crowd! Cass sent over in front of our stage. Cassidy starting to climb the ladder.
What the hell?
Cassidy's on the balcony. These two are teetering off the edge of the balcony, 15 feet in the air. Nothing but concrete and steel and paying fans below. These two are brawling up on top of the balcony right now. Cassidy nearly falling off, doing whatever she can to stay put. Neither of these competitors wants to fall to impending doom. Whoever falls is certain to lose this match.
Oh my God!
SMD, jumping knee. Cassidy, down to a knee. The alert down to a knee. Rumble winner, my ass. She's about to die. Matty telling the fans to move out of the way.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Cassidy fighting to get up to her feet. Oh my God.
Oh Jesus
You
Christ.
could cut the tension with a knife. Someone's about to get hurt really bad. Oh my God! Oh my God! Cassidy sent flying 15 feet down. 15 chairs cleared out. She lands on nothing but solid steel and concrete. Jacob Sarah, the executive chair of the MWC, has run out here, is checking on the challenger.
Matty, go there!
Cassidy, barely able to move. What is he about to do? No! No way!
What the hell?
Matty! No! Crooked ass moonsault! Takes out the field! Trainers, EMTs, referees down!
Jacob staring down too!
Matty, somehow, some way, up on his 2 feet, and he's gonna put an end to this spectacle.
Wait, look!
Jacob staring, grabbing onto Matty's feet, stopping him from getting back in. The referee is checking on the challenger. Cassidy, whether intentional or not, has Visconti distracted. Matty barely able to set himself free.
On your knees!
On your knees for the challenger. Cassidy crawls over. If she can make the pin, championship goes to certain.
2!
What? What? Unbelievable. Truly unbelievable.
That should have been a 3 count!
Billy Corgan don't got shit on the MWA. Continued roundhouse kicks. Cassidy fighting back. Kicking the head out of the champion. And just devolving it into a combination of anarchy strikes. Doing whatever she can to cause as much damage as possible. To make Matty understand the pain of getting thrown off that balcony. Matty.
Wait a
With all the
minute.
strength he has left. No way!
Oh my
The driver! Onto the apron! Takes out Cass! Takes out Jacob! Fist in the air!
Despite everything!
Cassidy dragging herself up, dragging herself to her feet. She can barely stand. She's wobbling. Knee to the post, and Cass collapses to the floor.
Matty just hit his knee off of that ring post!
Roundhouse kick. Oh my God. Both of these two have been through so much.
20 minutes of non-stop chaos, and they are still throwing bombs in the main event of Unleashed, Nuck!
Hemorrhage to send Matty back in the ring. Goes for the aneurysm. But Matty not letting it happen. Euthanizer. Cassidy bounces off the ring. Spiked on her dome. One, two, three. An incredible match. I cannot believe my eyes. And Matty is still your MWC champion of the world. We thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We'll join you this Tuesday on Overload. Adam versus Faye wins. If Faye wins that match, he makes his way to Locked Away, the challenge for that championship. And we'll see you next week back here in the 187 for Unleashed. And we'll join you in 2 months' time for Extreme Chaos.
Wait!
It's Jimmy Sins!
We still need to hear from him, Nuck! The show's not over just yet!
He promised tonight that we would know who he's facing at Extreme Chaos. And it looks like we might know exactly who it is.
He won the Horizon Rumble last week! Now we need to know!
It's Jimmy Sins and Matty, eye to eye, with one common goal: to bring that gold home from the main event of Extreme Chaos. Matty Ice, Jimmy Sins, for all the marbles in the main event of the biggest show in our history. We thank you for watching, and we cannot wait to see this go down. Thank you, and good night.